Alright, welcome back to another episode on my channel. This is IED Gaming and Music. Today, I'm sure you're noticing something different. I'm not doing the Redneck Airsoft thing. That didn't seem to hit a lot of people, so we're kind of letting that, probably going to let that slide for a while. Instead, we're going to do something different. I'm doing a little bit of a kit update. As you can tell, I don't have my other rifle with me. Where it was dropped, I'm pretty sure I said something about it a couple episodes back. It ended up, the gearbox got shot. Basically, it just quit. It jerked and popped and was over. So I got this. It's a Soft Air USA. Uh, Same old Lancer mag issues. But, yeah, I'm going to show you how this works. It's got a, I'm pretty sure it was an 8.4 volt LiPo in it. You might notice I got this. It's not correlating with the RSI right now. It's just kind of a thing that's on it. But yeah, I've got a couple different things to show you. So we're going to try, first off, to show you how the M4 fires. Today don't really have a target. It's just going to be, I'm just going to shoot out into the grass. That's the most common thing right now. So, but what's funny is when you look down the scope, you can actually see right here at the very tip of the sight. So it does actually kind of work. We're going semi. Yes, I'll put it out of safe. Oh, you're kidding me. Might have to come back to that, having battery issues. I'll come back to that when I swap out batteries. Yeah, if you listen, you can hear there's a bit of a pop to it. So yeah, it is still in good shape. Alright, first off, we're starting off handguns with a CZ75 Shadow. It's a SP01 CO2. Holds 15. Pretty sure is what I counted, 14, 15. Goes like this. We're gonna aim you a little bit right here so you can see kind of. Well, no, actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go out into the yard, fire off a couple rounds. Safety, we're just gonna shoot right here where I'm at. $15. Dry fire is the loudest thing you're gonna have to deal with that. It's fine. This one's a little different. It holds for some reason I'm counting about the same. I don't think that's accurate. It is spring powered. This one is, yeah, obviously it's going to be different. The CO2 didn't have the blowback. This don't have blowback, it's just cockback. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, gets annoying having to talk it back and forth, but yeah, considering it's worth it. I think it was like $40 on Amazon. I'll be posting later in the video. I'll be editing this. I'll be putting what, you know, was in there, what's what I paid for it, such and such. So yeah, yeah, that's basically that. See if I can get it better. Here we go. First off, guys, I may do as I say, not as I do. Right now, I don't have my eye protection on. Wear eye protection when you do this, because I mean, I'm not shooting at anything that's going to pop back or anything. I'm shooting at the ground. But if you have the right amount of force, it could easily pop back and knock your eye out. I actually got told at the eye doctor today that my right eye is officially legally blind. And my left eye's perfectly fine though. I mean, I'm seeing perfectly great. Now, I think after I empty this mag, now would be a good time for me to explain a couple things about my arm, why I'm having to do what I'm doing here, alternating hands, because as you've seen, my left hand didn't work. And it hurts when you pull the trigger like that on a spring power, because you know, spring requires quite a bit of force on this. Well, I have to hold things a certain way, like I can't even like hold stuff the normal way. You know, you gotta, you know, I can grasp how to do it, but my arm won't let me. So this is where we're going to get into a little bit of history here, and then I'm going to cut and grab the other battery that I got from my rifle and we'll test it out. But my arm, okay, let's face it, I've got a nerve issue due to something that happened back in 2021. It's actually still hard for me to relive it all, but I'm doing it to let you all know that there are these kind of people out there, unfortunately. So in 2021, it was the end of June, end of July rather. I was homeless at the time. I dealt with, it was an abusive relationship. I was stuck in the middle of it, unfortunately. Everything that happened was pinned on me. I ended up losing my apartment. I've lost all of my clothes, everything that I had, except for what I believe my what my grandmother held on to for me, and I do appreciate her for that. If you see this, great big shout out to you. Love you very much. But this right here, they had to remove well, they couldn't remove nothing, it was already on the ground. They had to put in another vein, another nerve system, everything, because it was laying on the ground. Like it was just, I was bleeding out. Only thing I remember is running from the scene after being thrown through a window. I ran. I didn't think anything was wrong. I got thrown inside this establishment. Then I was later, I jumped out the same window that I was thrown in. But I ended up getting severely cut on my back as well. I ended up in a situation where they had to use anything they could to try and make sure that I was still breathing. I will say there was 3 different times where I stopped, and they did a very fantastic job of making sure I'm still here. Big shout out to Holston Valley Trauma Unit. Major shout out to Johnson City. They're the ones that did the surgery on my arm. Big shout out to those guys. Thank you very much. You kept me here. Thank God. You know, like, thank God, thank y'all. But enough of that. I was thrown basically, I was, when I woke up in the hospital, they told me I was going to jail. So I ended up spending 75 days for a simple assault with contact and a vandalism charge. Now, I want you all to think about something. And if I had the pictures, I would show. Unfortunately, I don't have them. I had pictures where when I was laying on the ground, instead of crying like she was saying she was, my ex was indeed sitting there laughing about it. Like, she was not big visible laugh, but it was enough of a smirk that you could tell what she was doing at the time. And that was used against me. She claimed that I hit her, but what had happened, I found out. I was talking to one of the people that was that she was talking to, trying to supposedly get away from me. She didn't have nothing to worry about. I was pretty much dead at that time. She was talking to her, and she said, "Oh, he put his fist up to me. This is why I got bruises on my neck." Okay, let me explain something. She was necking, mind you, she was over 18 at this time. She was necking with a boy who was 16. Now, as far as I'm concerned, what she did with him, I don't give a shit. I don't. But it still ended up to me having a assault charge and a vandalism charge on my record. Now, I'm done with court. All that's behind me. I'm leaving that in the past. This is the last time that I'm ever going to bring this up. The only time I'm ever going to bring this up. I spent 75 days for it. You know, I pled guilty because they told me, you know, the way that she's trying to excuse me, allergies. The way she's trying to charge, she was trying to charge domestic through the state. They wouldn't have had enough on that, but I went ahead and pled guilty so that it would be misdemeanors. So misdemeanors, what I have on my record. I've got nothing like that to worry about. I've got all my rights. I'm still perfectly fine to do whatever I want. I'm going to start moving my life up in this world. I'm done with. To tell you the truth, I'm just done with bullshit. Like, if there's anything that any of these situations have taught me, is to be done with people's bullshit. So by God, that's what I am, is done with it. So here in just a moment, I'm going to return. I'm going to have the battery in the AR so that you all can see how it does. Yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, so something a little different. On the battery, I've got a 2000 milliamp, 11.1 volt. Let's hope you can handle it. I mean, it did before. It's been a while. Anyway, I guess we're going to try, see how that goes. So. Okay, so hop up, same as the other rifle was. Actually, it's most standard rifles anymore. They have that. The hop up being a rotary style. So go ahead and let it get that out. Go ahead and here you go. I'm having an issue with that arm. Now, just for clarification, yes, I am blind on my right eye. I'm having to shoot with my right hand because my left hand is obviously. I'll show you where there's a weather system moving in. There's like blue, purple on my arm, so that's why that's a little different. Anyway, well, you guys see what happened, unfortunately. That battery died too. So, anyway, at least you get to see how that worked. Mag release, it's right here. And I do like this right here. It's on the side of it. If you look on some of them, they got like little realistic things. That right there says Safe Semi-Auto Colts Manufacturing Company LLC, Hartford, Connecticut, USA. Property of U.S. government, 4A1 carbine, caliber 6mm. Obviously, this is not an actual M4. It's a airsoft M4 close quarters battle rifle or CQBR. Yeah, I need to clean it up. I know it's a little dirty. It's seen the rough end of stuff, but that's only just from where I've been letting it sit around. So yeah, it's all right. It's a good rifle. I wish I could show y'all more, but I am glad that I was able to show you as much as I did. But yeah, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for, if you stayed this long, I appreciate you very much. The thing about my eye, so I am going to just go ahead and tell you this. Don't know if you can notice. My left eye is looking like right here at my nose on the screen. If you look at my right eye, it's going this, like, kind of that way. It's like going either down or more left. That's going to be my issue with my eye. Sensitive to light, so I can't really do nothing about that. Dude doesn't say, you're not going to be able to do much about the eye. There's actually nothing you can do except for protect my left eye. So I've got a couple sets of glasses on the way. I'll be pretty much set. I'll be having my license and everything going. So yeah, we got her going, boys. For my ED Gaming family and company, rock on, my boys. Remember what Redneck Airsoft would say: raise hell, praise Dale. That's going to be a remaining thing on our channel, but I want you to remember this before you praise Dale or anybody. I mean, yeah, I know it's a saying, I'm not discriminating that anyway. All I'm saying is, before you praise anything else, praise God, though. Praise God, or whatever whoever you believe in. If you don't believe in anybody, that's cool. Just praise, I don't know, yourself for, just waking up another day. Just be proud of your accomplishments is what I'm saying. Like, be proud that you're still here. Be proud that you're still breathing. Just be very glad that, just be glad you're here. Because I am. I'm glad you're all here. Anyway, if if and y'all want to subscribe, go ahead. It's down there. It's free. Like I say, I'm just doing this for the hell of it, really. But if I end up getting a big fan base, I'll appreciate it just as much as I'll appreciate the 20-something subscribers I've got now. Even if I had 2 subscribers, I wouldn't care. But anyway, IED Gaming. Call sign Romeo Alpha 1. We out.